Hi, everyone. We are going to do 12.2 and 12.5 together because they are both very short and they are related. So we will get started. So 12.2 is just introducing the geologic timescale. Essential question, how do the scientists separate or study the history of the Earth? And our key concept, the geologic timescale, looks a little bit like this. It divides Earth's history based on major past events. So just like we divide our time into years and months and weeks and days, even minutes and hours, scientists have done this with geologic time, with the time since the Earth began. So there's 3 units on the time scale that scientists use. An era is the largest period of time. We have 3 main eras. The Paleozoic means ancient life, Mesozoic means middle life, and Cenozoic means recent life. Periods are the most commonly used unit of time. That's where Jurassic and Jurassic Park came from, Jurassic period. And epochs are the smallest unit of time on the scale. You will see the abbreviation MYA a lot on the geologic time scale. That stands for millions of years ago. If you ever see BYA, that stands for billions of years ago. And then moving on to 12.5, multicellular life evolved in distinct phases. This is where we go through the specific eras. So the pre-Cambrian era, the prefix pre means before. So this is basically everything that came before the Cambrian period. This is the era that came before multicellular life. The only organisms around during this time were aquatic plants and single-celled organisms, those bacteria, those prokaryotes we talked about once upon a time. The Paleozoic era would be the next era in geologic time. This is when multicellular organisms first appeared. The most important trend during this era is life moved onto land. Everything lived in the sea, in water before the Paleozoic era, during the pre-Cambrian era. And the Cambrian period is the first period in the era. And this is we also call it the Cambrian explosion because a huge diversity of animal species evolved during this time. The Mesozoic era, the Middle Age, is the age of reptiles, dinosaurs, birds, flowering plants, and the first mammals appeared. The Cenozoic era is when mammals finally became common. Placental mammals and monotremes, which are mammals that lay eggs, evolved. And modern humans appeared very, very late in the era. We will talk about that in our next section in 12.6.